got a simple question. Uguti, why is MK so quiet regarding Donald Trump and everything that has been going on? And I'm asking this question on a capacity of MK being the official opposition. So please do not catch emotions, do not catch feelings. If MK was not the official opposition, I was not going to ask this question. So they've been extremely quiet regarding Trump. We don't know, they've not released any statement. We don't know where they stand. So I was saying, guys, the only reason that I want to know what they think, it's because, as you know, they are the official opposition of South Africa. So I mean, we've got a crisis. So we do want to know what the official opposition is thinking. And also, when Trump was won the elections as president, they did release a statement congratulating him. So I think that's another thing why I'm curious, Uguti, why are they quiet? I think if they didn't release a statement to congratulate him, I wouldn't really care much, because I would think, oh, they probably don't know what's happening. But also because they took the initiative to send him a congratulations, which I'm quickly going to read, and welcome him in office. So I mean, they should say something. They should really say something now that Trump is throwing tantrums. This is the perfect time for them to actually say something. Let's read the letter that they wrote, because I never read the letter. Now I'm going back. Let's read the letter. It says that the MK party welcomes President Donald Trump inauguration with hope for global justice and sovereignty. The Umkhonto weSizwe Party extends its heartfelt congratulations to President Donald Trump on his inauguration as the 47th President of the United States of America. This moment marks a pivotal opportunity for global politics to embrace justice, fairness, and respect for national sovereignty. The MK Party views President Trump's leadership as a beacon of hope for dismantling systems of exploitation and oppression that were perpetuated under previous administrations. His administration's vision signals transformative shift toward addressing long-standing global injustices. That's MK praising Trump. Hey! I think they wrote this letter because it was said that Trump's reign is like Jacob Zuma, where he was written off by the people, but now he's getting a second chance. I think they wrote this letter from that emotional view. And I'm also a bit shocked that Floyd has been very quiet. I mean, he was seen to be a think tank, and he hasn't been. I feel like he's not as vocal as I thought he would be. He's not as I don't know. He's just gone quiet now. Okay, paragraph 2 says President Trump's dedication to ending war in Ukraine is a praiseworthy step toward peace in a region devastated by unnecessary violence. The MK party has consistently condemned this war as a profit-driven venture orchestrated by military-industrial complex of the previous administration, a money-making scheme at the expense of countless innocent lives. The lives of unarmed women and children in both Ukraine and Russia have been sacrificed for corporate greed, making President Trump's efforts to end this bloodshed an act of profound compassion and justice. Additionally, the MK party applauds President Trump's firm stance to end the unjust and ongoing evil attacks on Palestine. The illegal occupation of Palestine land since 1948 remains a glaring injustice, and the suffering inflicted by decades of aggression must end. The MK party hopes that President Trump's administration will work towards a just, permanent resolution that recognizes Palestinian sovereignty and alleviates the long-standing plight of its people. The MK party also welcomed President Trump's intention to lift unfair sanctions imposed on progressive nations such as Russian Federation, Cuba, and African states. These sanctions have long stifled development and autonomy, punishing nations for seeking self-reliance and independence. President Trump's willingness to reserve such aggressive policies demonstrates a commitment to fostering equitable global relations. In South Africa, the MK party is confident that President Trump will advocate against the exploitative agreement between Ramaphosa's administration, the UK, and Europe, particularly regarding South African coal. His administration push to countries to develop their own energy policies represents a condemnable respect for sovereignty and unique material conditions to each nation. Then I'm reading the last part. It says that furthermore, we trust that President Trump administration will investigate the involvement of the US dollars in the Phala farm saga, where millions of US currency were stashed under Mr. Ramaphosa's mattresses and sofas. Furthermore, President Trump's decision to withdraw the United States from the corrupt World Health Organization reflects his determination to challenge the institution that serves political agendas and political masters rather than genuine global progress. The MK party urges him to extend this stance to other exploitative bodies such as the World Trade Organization, which has historically operated in service of narrow interest rather than the great good. Finally, the MK party calls upon President Trump to lead efforts to reform the United Nations Security Council. The current structure perpetuates an imbalance of power that undermines the sovereignty and dignity of nations worldwide. We trust that President Trump will use his power to influence of the USA to champion a fairer and a more inclusive system that acknowledges the equal status of all members states. We are optimistic that President Trump's administration will usher in a new era of equitable global governance. We remain steadfast in our commitment to supporting initiatives that promote justice, peace, and sovereignty of all nations, and we look forward to collaborating on efforts that advance these shared ideals. That was the MKP. And of course, again, they wouldn't have known what Trump was going to do. But I feel like now that Trump is not doing what they thought he was going to do, they should come out and say something. They should come out and say, this is what we think about what Trump is doing, not just go dead silent. Not just go dead silent, especially when you were praising him. Now they've gone dead silent. So, I mean, really, it's a pity that the journalists are sleeping, because I would want someone to interview the MK people, interview their spokesperson and ask them, what do you think about what Trump is doing? What do you think now? And a few days ago, Umkhonto Wesizwe released a statement that was on the 2nd of February, a day ago, 2 days ago. They said that MK party is to deliver a real State of the Nation address, and there's going to be Sona from Ramaphosa. They said they are going to address a state of address. It says that Umkhonto Wesizwe party invites members of media and public to the real State of Nation address on February 5th, 2025 at the Cape Town City Hall, 11:30 to 12. The address will be delivered by the party leader, Dr. John Hlophe, who will provide a critical analysis of the country's true state beyond the scripted narrative of the coalition government and the so-called GNU. This address will expose economic hardships, broken promises, governance failure, betrayal of the people's mandate under the current administration. Dr. Hlophe will outline the MK's vision for the alternative path, one that prioritizes land expropriation without compensation, economic sovereignty, and the restoration of dignity to the marginalized majority. That was the statement they released on the 2nd of February, inviting people to say that they're going to do their own SONA. Today is the 4th. The 2nd was on which day? Friday. 2nd. 3rd, 4th, no, Saturday. This was Saturday. Today, they released a statement saying Umkhonto Wesizwe Party regrets to inform you that the nation that the party's delivery of the real State of the Nation address, previously scheduled to take place February 5th, Cape Town Hall, has been postponed. The MK Party reassures the nation that the SONA will be delivered at the National Assembly on the 11th of February, will provide a critical analysis of the country's true state beyond the scripted narrative of the coalition government. So they said they wanted to do the SONA, and they are gonna give a true reflection of what's happening in the country, unlike what Ramaphosa is gonna give ukubone scripted ndondon. Which 2 days later they are cancelling. So they are cancelling. Good, Ramaphosa is still gonna deliver his speeches. Like I don't know. So let me know what you guys think. I mean, I was just interested to say, why are they quiet on what's happening with Trump? And also because they are the official opposition. If the country is burning, you need to come out, tell us where what is your stance, where do you stand, what are you advocating for? You can't just go quiet. And I must say, I'm a little bit disappointed by Floyd's role. He's for some reason gone underground. He's very, very quiet. He's not giving the active that I thought he was gonna give. But let me know what you guys, this was supposed to be a very short video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'll see you in the next one. Aluta continua. The struggle continues always.